This is a very interesting matchup.
I think those pictures
is this
are
not real?
backwards, but that's okay. Yeah, we got. No, this is real.
Oh, this is okay.
Yeah, so
this is a good matchup. I actually think T-Hawk wins this. We should probably ask Mega Man what he thinks, but I favor T-Hawk in this because of that.
yeah, devastating. Where so far, you know, where maybe getting inside isn't any longer an advantage, basically.
Right. I mean, Honda has his own command grab, like you know, the Ocho throw, but T-Hawk is a faster walking speed, so he can get in and do it faster.
Round 2, fight!
Plus, he has that good cross-up.
Ooh, and the dizzy's going to repeat.
Nice. Very good.
Rinse, repeat. Uh-oh.
Oh. It seems Honda was too upset by the defeat here.
I don't know what happened.
Probably one of their controllers became obviously one of their controllers came unplugged, but
they both players.
Well.
Uh-oh. Tristan doesn't know what to do.
Wait, do you know the rules of all of this? It's a disc. Restart the round. Or yes, at least stop the match. You're right.
All right. Well, we had a pause, a disconnect. You know, it was definitely a disconnect.
Yeah, it was certainly a disconnect. We don't know which controller it was, so there can't be a penalty for an unknown
but both
person.
Players were kind of like looking at one another going,
yeah,
was it your? It wasn't my control. Was it your control? So, well, I'm not sure what happened.
T-Hawk was up 1 round to none if they want to reset it to that.
We're going to get the official word here.
Yeah, it's the ruling is if you know who did it, they have to lose that
DQ
game.
that game.
But if you don't know who it is, you just go back to 1 round, nothing. T-Hawk, huh?
So there you can see the admins coming into play. A big shout out to the Devastation admins, holding things down, running these tournaments. You're getting a nice look there at tourney adminning in action.
They were quick to respond.
They were. And Mike is giving the lowdown. You can't really see Mike because Tristan's big head is blocking the camera. So I'm guessing they're probably going to reset to exactly what you said.
They should reset to 1 round 0 because there was no problem up until then, right?
No offense, but the T-Hawk probably wouldn't have too much problems, you know.
It's like it's not too much drama in the Street Fighter world of disconnected controllers, you know.
All right. Well, it looks like some official ruling was made, and it looks like they're giving the round to T-Hawk.
Okay.
So you pretty much called it. We'll just start off. It's actually advantage to Paintball just because he was was
dead for the second round.
All right. So here we are. We're back. Reset. Didn't take too much time there, but T-Hawk was up 1 round.
I'm sure Paint was very happy with that ruling.
Since it would have taken too long to get CSI here, dust for fingerprints, find out who the culprit is, we're going to go ahead and
we need a black
round.
light.
But it does change momentum.
Yeah, it does. And it has.
Yeah. See what he's going to do here. Oh. And he will chip away for
Lucas
the round win.
Was going to be up a game.
You never know how that momentum can change when stuff like that happens. I've seen it crush champions before. So definitely seems like the Honda is being a little more reserved than he was the first time.
Yeah, and Paint has composed himself here and focused.
Devastating.
Well,
and that'll
but
be
then
for the
that
round
happens.
win right there.
So Mukas takes game 1.
Soon we'll see the same characters there, and we do.
Oh, rematch. Excellent.
Mukas as T-Hawk and Paintballin' as Honda.
Early start for Mukas here. Oh, very early start for Mukas.
Could be another quick one here.
I think he missed a command grab there. The uppercut was not intentional. Wow,
Ooh.
Very good. See what he did? He did 2 whiffed spins to get the meter. So when Honda came in, he could do the super. That was pretty good.
Tricks. Mucus is up now another round. He wins this one. He will advance on to the winner's bracket.
And then Honda answers.
Paintballing trying to hold on here.
He's 1 round away from going to the losers bracket.
And it's tough when you got to fight for your life down there.
He's doing well. He's certainly doing the right thing.
Wow.
He's going to get a perfect. And he did.
Oh, he just love taps him there for the round win. So he needs this round in order to stay alive. That would tie it up 1 game apiece.
Right.
If Mucus wins this one, he's automatically going to advance further in the winner's bracket.
Oh, good reversal throw. Or Oicho.
Ooh, and that's going to probably be it right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Mucus cracked under the pressure. Let's see if he can take care of business.
Oh.
He keeps making mistakes. Uppercut, uppercut.
Oh! And he stays alive.
1-1.
And we tied up 1-1. Yeah, there was a couple opportunities there. I mean, off of the stun.
He panicked and made at least 17 mistakes there. Sorry, Mucus, but it was definitely 17.
Anything,
1-1, yeah.
All right, we've got Mucus going on over to Ken.
Oh, switch it. Yeah, nice. Well, okay, so when Mega Man said that Ryu Honda was 9-1, I think it's really 8-2, but Ken Honda is 9-1.
All right, so obviously a counter pick too, and you can pick off your loss, so this might be a very smart move for Mucus.
Yeah, it's really tough, similar to Ryu. It's very tough for Honda to get in on this, as you're seeing.
Oh, yeah.
You keep him away, you just throw fireballs. When he jumps, uppercut, standing strong.
Oh.
He got a little crafty there.
And
he was showing off
of that for the super win. And Mucus will advance. Nice game, despite the very small amount of drama that existed in there. So that was very good. And we are going live with this one. Now, we saw Fox dominate Guile with that Bison, but I'm imagining that this Vegeta Ryu is not going to be so much of a walk.
It's a very different match, yeah. I liked what Vegeta did there. He did 3 jump strongs instead of doing like 1 and then 2 hits to push him all the way to the corner. It's really hard for Bison there. He's got a trick to get out, but it's really difficult.
So Vegeta takes the first round. Vegeta definitely mixing it up. I really like the string he throws out as kind of a bait. Notice he didn't, and I don't know if it's different. He didn't really do that much of that against you.
He doesn't want to get close to Honda.
And wow, Fox will take that round.
Great string. Wouldn't have gone for that DP there. Maybe a fireball instead. Fox thought he had him scared to DP. Oh, nice.
And Vegeta takes the first game. So here are game 2. Vegeta is P1 Ryu versus Fox, P2 Bison.
Oh, nice juice kick into DP on the other side. That should have been Vegeta's throw, the first one. Good. Just opening up. Reversaling with Tatsu's really great. Somebody's trying to stand out just outside his range and bait him into a DP. Nobody expects the Tatsu. And it's got a little bit of invulnerability low, so if they're trying to hit you low, it'll get right over the top of it.
So Fox getting into the real early damage on that one. 2 throws. In a Bison Ryu matchup, where's Bison most deadliest to Ryu?
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that?
Where is Bison like most deadliest? What is his game plan versus
After
Ryu?
a knockdown. He wants to try to play footsies, get a knockdown, and either safe jump to the front or cross up to the back. He's got a devastating combo.
Well, that'll be all she wrote there for Fox. Vegeta moves on yet again. And just knocking these down. A lot of, and I suspect it won't necessarily be this way throughout the whole competition. Even your game was split games 2-1, but we've had a lot of 2-0 wins here in these opening brackets. But I mean, the more I talk to you, talk to Pete, I mean, it sounds like so many are so intimate with one another's games and/or characters that it almost can just go anyway, depending on how the coin flips.
I know that there are...
We'll let these guys know that go live. Devastation 2010 continues here with HD Remix. Mucus returning to the stream. And going up against Mongo Robocop. We saw his Cammy early on. Beat a Ken, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't that a Ken he played first?
Yep.
Yeah. Saber. Now Mucus bringing his Ken in. And do you think this matchup was going to go a little bit more like you expect the Ken Cammy matchup to go, or do you think it's just 2 great players any given Sunday?
I think it's probably going to go like it went last night when we were playing it. Caesar was working us all in the room, so Mucus got off to a good start there, but I think Caesar's going to probably turn it on at some point.
All right, we'll see. First damage. Mongolo.
She's got a lot of speed, a lot of tricks. Good safe jump. Nice string to push her back out. Mucus has got the life lead. He doesn't really want her to get in at this point.
I mean, in every match that I've seen that's involved these 2 characters, it's definitely, Cammy's obviously not the aggressor, just looking for that open window, basically.
Yeah, she wants to make him do something stupid and hit him for it. Oh, nice by Mucus. And Caesar mistimed the meaty, and Mucus grabbed him.
Take that first one. And we'll stay on the same characters.
Yep. Stand jab. It's probably supposed to be jab DP, but
is what?
Jab uppercut.
It still stopped it.
He is Ken. Oh, ooh. Nice.
Very, very nice. Seizing an opportunity. Much more aggressive than we saw out of Mongolo earlier.
He's more aggressive, but also more patient at times. He's not just blindly going in there. He's picking his moments better.
Ooh, nice, some good pokes from Mucus.
Oh, mistimed the safe jump that time.
And we are tied 1 game apiece in this one. Mucus looks like he's seriously considering a...
Mucus switching to Balrog. He plays a pretty sick Balrog, too. I think this match is actually in Cammy's favor, but let's see what Mucus can do.
It's an interesting pick.
That's why I think it's
more
in her favor. Yeah. His only answer to that is, like, unless he has super, like there, is to headbutt, and if she's jumping in at him, he doesn't have a charge for it.
Oh. Manages to save that one.
Oh, right off the bat. Caesar's in his head.
Ooh.
Grab the tap.
Oh, nice.
This could be big damage. Did not for the walk under.
And this is game round right here. Winner of this round will advance on in the winner's bracket. Oh.
There he goes.
Oh.
That was a great game. Figured out a punish there at the end.
And Mongo Robocop moves on. Mucus is dropped down to the losers bracket, and it looks like we have Peter returning. You know both these guys very well too.
I know Stiff Pete pretty well. Yeah, we played a lot at met at Evo last year and played a lot casuals together. And I faced him at Evo and he beat me.
All right, fireball matchup.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure who wins this one, but it looks like looking like Pete knows some stuff about the match.
Nice.
Oh, didn't wait till he hit the ground.
You're right over him. Wow, quick game for Peter there. Roach is now down one. And Peter played Voltec earlier. I believe it was a Sagat Chun-Li matchup.
Yep. Yeah, that match is. I know that one. I know it's really hard.
Well, we might have a stick switch here. Roachus wants the Mario stick.
Stick swapping. Could be the stick.
So reconnect here. But check, I assume we're gonna restart this one. Do double checks. Of course, Peter's goal. That's a nice thing about the community. No one's gonna bitch or moan or be like, you can't do that. It's like, hey.
No, like earlier, everybody was when the controller came disconnected. Everybody's just like, just replay the round.
Yeah.
They're all going, well, what are the official rules? We don't know.
So this is not live. Well, it is live. That was just controller switch. All right, so Peter's up a game.
Ken Scott again.
Round one, fight.
So we did see cross up there by Sagat. A little bit different than what we saw in the last one because Peter just pretty much stuck to his side of the screen. And
Yep. Sat in the corner,
Yeah.
throwing fireballs. He's getting a little bit more aggressive. Oh, wow. I actually thought the DP would beat that.
That kind of whiff there. So Peter up 1 round. Roach just needs to win to stay alive. Peter's
That's a
already up 1
devastating
game.
dizzy.
Ooh. Throws out the super.
Oh, missed a DP.
Let the fireball miss. And Peter will win that one.
I bet we're going to see Ryu and Dawson. Ryu on P1, Dawson on P2. And technically, Dawson wins this match. Technically. But DGV is a robot from outer space, so it might go the other way.
A cyborg. All right, well, I'm excited to see this one. I always found Dulcine matches to be very interesting just because a lot of patience, just a lot of technical.
Yeah, precise
timing.
spacing and timing, yeah.
Dulcine was always one of those characters, you know, when we were younger and we didn't know any better.
Nice slides.
Where if you beat someone with him,
Yep.
you are the best, yeah. And DG will pick up the first one. Elaborate on what you were saying there.
So, Sweet Johnny V was using the slide to anti-air, and he was, I think it was the medium slide, and you are actually able to combo 2 medium kicks. I think that's Dawson's biggest combo if he doesn't combo it into super. And it does a great amount of stun and damage. I see DGV playing it a lot slower. He'll turn it up here after that super.
Now, we had talked a lot about the other side when Dulcine's down in the health advantage. Ryu, I mean, obviously Ryu's got the advantage, but he can just stay back and toss out fireballs.
You can't just sit there and do nothing because he'll walk up and throw you. But you don't have to be applying pressure to Dawson anymore. You can kind of let him come to you, like that.
On that first
and
game.
DGV's satisfied with taking the timeout.
And it looked like Sweet Johnny V was trying to chase that just a little bit. Why not?
Well, he wanted to get in there and try to get that super. It does a great amount of block damage.
So here we go, game 2. DGV is up 1 game. This combo. Really applying a lot of pressure here.
Yep.
What are Dulcine's options at that point?
Not much. He can't teleport. He's got to basically block right and counter throw until he gets a point where he can get him, like fight his way out of the corner.
See how he mixes it up this time.
Thought he was gonna go to the air that time. Oh.
Wow.
You can rush down with Dawson though too.
Apparently. Apparently. Tied around now. This is game point for DGV. Sweet Johnny V needs this one to stay alive.
DGV is just crossing him up and doing it, like laying him right on top of his head so he can't really tell which way. Block damage super for the win.
And he will take that in 2. So it looks like DGV going up against Pete.
Yeah, this is probably winners finals, I would guess.
Is this winner bracket finals right here?
We don't have anybody setting up button checks.
Yeah, we
for the other
don't.
side.
Which would be important because I think it's best of 5 then, if I'm not mistaken. Is that wrong?
I thought only grand finals was.
Well, as we get the semifinals of HD Remix, okay, they're going to button check. No problem. DGV returns. Actually, he didn't even need to move 2 inches. Pete is going to button check, though.
Yeah, Pete's kind of a weirdo. He plays on a stick that has a 360 gate in it.
It has a what?
It's got there's no, the gate is just smooth all the way around. It's just a circle gate.
Oh, so it doesn't center.
No, it centers, but it and it's an American bat top. He's old school.
So like 1982. This is just button check, guys. When we go live, of course, it will be the semifinal matches, one of them between DGV and Stiff Pete. Obviously, both very excited here for this for this matchup. We're good to go.
Pete going for Vega.
I don't think we've seen this matchup, so any knowledge you can drop on us about this?
Vega can beat Ryu pretty bad in this match, but he doesn't want to be in the situation he was right there where Ryu's on top of him and cross him up. He wants to be in control, counter poking Ryu.
Ooh. Oh. Quick conclusion to that one. DGV picking it up.
You'll see a lot of that action there too, like where they're just kind of outside each other's forward range, and Vega will be trying to get him to jump or walk in or throw a fireball or uppercut just so he can punish, but he doesn't want Ryu on top of him.
As you could see.
Wow, 3 sweeps in a row.
And that means DGV will pick up the first game. See if Pete's going to stay with Vega, or if he'll go back. I believe Scott, he's been playing with Bison.
I kind of figured he'd go to Bison. The footsies, Bison's footsies are really good against Ryu. Stuff a lot of fireballs with, standing forward, and if he does get that knockdown, it can be game over.
Great play by DGV, and he was one of the names you'd mentioned that could potentially walk away with first prize in this one.
Yep.
He's definitely backed up your words with his play, that's for sure.
He is incredibly solid. Pete going for a trick there. Bison's Psycho Crusher can cross people up in the corner when they're knocked down, and he can start a combo on them from the other side right as they get up. Character specific, and you got to use crazy versions, but great pressure by DGV.
Just tied it up. This is game point for DGV right here. Peter needs this one from Bison in order to take it to a third game.
Oh, a great anti-air super.
Ooh.
Solid cross-up.
The DGV looking pretty untouchable right now. As Pete goes down, 2 quick ones. So that means DGV's in the winner's bracket finals.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if we saw the other semifinal.
I'm not sure.
I don't know who it would be here. I was looking at my sheet. Unless this was.
Might be.
In which means we would probably see DGV versus Mongo or Robocop. But I don't have the brackets right in front of me, guys, so we're just taking a wild guess here. But it should be either the second semifinal or the winner bracket. One more semifinal? Okay. So, as we get the semifinals of HD Remix. Okay, they're going to button check. No problem. DGV returns. Actually, he didn't even need to move 2 inches. Pete is going to button check, though.
Yeah, Pete's kind of a weirdo. He plays on a stick that has a 360 gate in it.
It has a what?
It's got the gate is just smooth all the way around. It's just a circle gate.
Oh, so it doesn't center.
No, it centers, but it and it's an American bat top. He's old school.
So like 1982. This is just button check, guys. When we go live, of course, it will be the semifinal matches. One of them between DGV and Stiff Pete. Obviously, both very excited here for this for this matchup. We're good to go.
Pete going for Vega.
I don't think we've seen this matchup, so any knowledge you can drop on us about
Vega can beat Ryu pretty bad in this match, but he doesn't want to be in the situation he was right there where Ryu's on top of him and crossing him up. He wants to be in control, counter poking Ryu.
Ooh. Oh. Quick conclusion to that one. DGV picking it up.
You'll see a lot of that action there too, like where they're just kind of outside each other's forward range, and Vega will be trying to get him to jump or walk in or throw a fireball or uppercut just so he can punish, but he doesn't want Ryu on top of him.
As you can see,
wow, 3 sweeps in a row.
And that means DGV will pick up the first game. Let's see if Pete's going to stay with Vega, or if he'll go back. I believe Scott's who he's been playing with Bison.
I kind of figured he'd go to Bison. The footsies, Bison's footsies are really good against Ryu. Stuff a lot of fireballs with standing forward, and if he does get that knockdown, it can be game over.
Some great play by DGV, and he was one of the names you'd mentioned that could potentially walk away with first prize in this one.
Yep.
He's definitely backed up your words with his play, that's for sure.
He is incredibly solid. Pete going for a trick there. Bison's Psycho Crusher can cross people up in the corner when they're knocked down, and he can start a combo on them from the other side right as they get up. It's character specific, and you got to use crazy versions, but great pressure by DGV.
Just tied it up. This is game point for DGV right here. Peter needs this one from Bison in order to take it to a third game.
Oh, a great anti-air super.
Ooh.
Solid cross-up.
The DGV looking pretty untouchable right now. As Pete goes down, 2 quick ones. So that means DGV's in the winner's bracket finals.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if we saw the other semifinal.
I'm not sure.
I don't know who it would be here. I was looking at my sheet. Unless this was.
Might be.
In which means we would probably see DGV versus Mongo Robocop. But I don't have the brackets right in front of me, guys, so we're just taking a wild guess here. But it should be either the second semifinal or the winner bracket. One more semifinal? Okay. And this will be our first HDR match. Now, Mega Man's also playing in the tournament. Don't forget about that. So he may depart from the couch for a little bit. But again, it's great to have you here. Let me ask you a question about this. You know, this game now, even if you take its original iterations, it's been out for eons, right?
Yeah. Since
How much does like the metagame continue?
Oh, it continues to grow. It's a real footsie-based game, and I mean, there's tricks, but it's nothing like the tricks that you see in SF4.
Okay. And we are live with this matchup. We've got Saber playing as Ken and Mongolo Robo playing as Cammy. And I'm going to leave it to you, Mega Man, to drop some knowledge on us here.
Ken really owns this match, but Cammy's like female Ken in a lot of ways, without a fireball. Her drill got safe in this game versus Super Turbo, so you're going to see a lot of drill pressure, and she's going to mix in a lot of hooligan throw in place of in the places where she would normally do a drill.
All right, and we did see that first one go to Mongolo Robo.
It's actually Mongolo Robo Cop.
Robo Cop. The full name wasn't there. We got to respect authority, so.
So Ken's main goal here is to zone her out, and she wants to play footsies with him because she can kind of counter poke and then totally throw him off guard like that. Ken's got to react to that and either like stand jab to keep her out, make her want to do other things.
And so Mongolo will pick up that first match, and I assume we're doing same rules as all the other ones, best of three on this one.
Yep.
And we got Mongolo up in one. And I was asking you earlier, what character are you playing for the competition?
In this game, I play Honda.
Okay, that's right.
I mess around with DJ, Bison, and Balrog, but I stick with Honda in tournaments. Saber trying to hit confirm low short into Super, I think, there, but he got a DP instead.
My general observations about the game, you know, and I think about how much you used to play this back in the day, more, you know, casual, not so much serious, but, you know, it still seems so much like one mistake can just wreck your day.
Oh, it's totally like that. It's not as bad as like it was in hyper fighting where you'd get instantly dizzy and then you were dead. But if you screw up and you leave the opponent an opening, he can really combo you hard.
Saber
there's Caesar. Caesar caught Saber with a stand fierce because he missed his DP. Nice try. Really great footsies.
That's going to tie us up 1-1. Footsie's obviously super important because you're going to be able to, you know, continue your combo off of that, and right?
Well, you want to like make the opponent stick out something and then punish them for it. And a lot of what Caesar's trying to do here is get Saber to stick out like a low forward when he's outside of range where it won't hit, or sweep or whiff a DP so that he can get in and punish. And he's trying to screw with his head a little bit there and stay just outside his range, but also come in sometimes. Cammy's got a move to go through fireballs. It's her spinning back fist, but in this game it's really highly punishable. If she does it from too far away, Ken can DP her as she gets there, and it leaves her at a really unadvantageous position if she gets too close with it, because he'll just throw her after it. There we go.
Saber looking to tie it up.
Oh. Oh.
And that was a great example of where the tables can turn like that.
In an instant. I didn't expect that dizzy.
And Mongolo Robocop will win his matchup versus Saber 2-1. Was that a surprise to you?
Yeah, I actually think that Ken beats Cammy, but I don't know. Caesar pulled it out. It was really good.
And what you expect, of course, with all the tournament play, anything can happen any given Sunday.
Yeah.
We're now getting set up with our next match. Go ahead. And I believe we're just in button checks here, but we'll get started, and we're ready to go whenever these guys are. We're also getting the next one going as well. So next matchup, Mac and Vegeta.
Yeah.
And Mac is P1.
P2.
Right? P2. Oh, I got this backwards then. My bad.
It's actually VEG.
VEG. Come on,
ETA.
Potato Head. You spelled his name wrong. It's VEGITA. Yes.
ETA.
He is used to badges. Oh, punished. We're ready for them to go live.
Honda win. Perfect.
And so I think this next one will be live. So.
Round 1.
All right, so we are live on this one. Again, HD Remix. If you just joined us, Devastation 2010. Definitely a lot different game than what we saw last time, even just because of the character selection.
Oh, Vegeta, nice super to catch Mac's sweep. This is a tough match for T-Hawk.
Ooh, nice.
Stand short to counter the Hawk dive. The Hawk dive's safe in this game. In ST, it wasn't. If he hit him and bounced off, a lot of hit. It's like 4. It used to be. Now he's like lands
Not
weird
as
and
punishable as it, yeah.
He can still be zoned pretty heavily, and if he screws up, Ryu's gonna make him pay.
I've seen the fake fireball thrown out quite a bit. How important is that in this matchup versus
The fake
T-Hawk?
fireball in this game is a really good move. In like places where you'd normally combo into fireball, instead of comboing into fireball, you combo into fake and then walk and throw. Oh, missed the follow-up. If you do the super real close, only part of it hits, so you can get a big combo going after it too.
We've got one round apiece for these guys.
Vegeta's sort of playing like a DGV style Ryu. You'll see what I mean when DGV gets up here. He's uses the hurricane kicks and the solar plexus strike a lot for spacing. Keep the pressure on, try to stay right up in his grill. Never missing a counter on that Hawk dive either. Oh, missed the 360. That was a great super. That poke doesn't connect.
Ryu win.
And Vegeta will take that first game over Mac. It is amazing to me just how quickly these go. I mean, really.
Yeah, a tournament match is over like in a blink of an eye.
But I mean, it makes every execution, every move you do, every forward, every back, it just so much more important.
Yeah, I think it's the right amount of time though. In playing 4 more, it's hard to like keep your brain going that fast for such a long period of time. And here, it's real short and quick, and you just got to stay on point. Oh, into the jump roundhouse. Mac could have probably DP'd that on the way down, or 360'd it.
He's doing like the fake to I'm assuming a light Tatsu, and that just to try to bait him.
Yeah, like right there.
Okay.
He did a light Tatsu to try to bait him to stick out a fierce kick and then DP it.
Oh wow!
He figured it out.
And there it is. And Vegeta will take that one very, very quickly. All right, we've got Jaron versus Fox here, as we got a Bison versus Guile matchup.
Yeah, Bison versus Guile. This can be a hard match for M. Bison.
It can be.
Yeah, he can. It wasn't very hard for him at first round, but it can be really hard. Guile just does that. He doesn't need to rush in this match. He can pretty much sit there, toss sonic booms, and flash kick. And if Bison jumps at him, he down fierce, just like SF4. Came in a little high on that short and was able to throw him.
And that's going to be a very, very quick one.
Bison can probably end it faster than anybody else in the game. Cross-up combo dizzies, and then it puts him at 50%, and he jumps in and kills him.
Fox is going to now choose Vega here and try to do something else against Sharon.
Good wake-up throw. Sharon is just running.
Round 2, fight.
Interesting that we don't see any flip kicks from the Vega.
Which is actually like isn't a pretty major part of his arsenal, right?
Oh, he shook out. He just kept catching, just kept trying to counter poke, and he kept catching him with Psycho Crusher and scissor kick.
Wow.
Pressing buttons when you're not supposed to.
Okay, thank you. That was actually Fox who won that one. Sorry about that, Fox. We'll make sure Fox gets his love. Yeah, I know. Fox won. Yes, yes. J-Ron was Guile and Fox was Bison in that one. So Fox is the winner. And we're going through I think we're actually playing some of these matches quicker than they're getting set up, but such is the world of HD. Excuse me. All right, so we got our next one. Surf Kahuna versus Mucus.
Mucus. He's a LA player. Joins up with us at the Dungeon Rambats.
So no stranger. We're ready.
Starting out with Fei Long against Vega.
USA.
What do you think about this matchup?
I don't know about this matchup too much, but I know Fei can be pretty devastating if he catches Vega screwing up. But Vega's going to go off the wall, and that's going to be a hard time for him. If he goes off the wall too much, though, I know he probably get caught by Fei Long's chicken wing and then juggled into flame kick like that right there.
Exactly how you called it, pretty much right there. Reading from the crystal ball, EA Mega Man over here.
Mucus putting on a little pressure there with that stand fierce. That thing is really, really hard to counter. It looks like it hits before it looks like you're supposed to reversal. Nice.
There it was.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot of that. Probably a lot of jump jab from Fei Long.
So we think, obviously a lot of Vega's arsenal coming off of that wall. Is there anything he can do or any sort of moves that he's got that can keep like a corner pressure going?
Sure, like stand medium kick, crouching medium punch, stand roundhouse, and then crouch fierce is a pretty great anti-air in this game. Vega's got the tools, definitely.
Pulling out right there. Tied 1-1 in game one.
Good flame kick by Mucus. Oh, missed the punish on that flip kick a little bit. Oh, that was a good frame trap. Made it look like he was going to tick throw and then went for the reversal. Good reversal. Ooh. That could have been punished bigger. Oh.
No punishment on that. And that means Mucus will win that first game.
See if Surf stays with Vega. He does.
Mexico. Round 1, fight.
Mucus reaching with that jump in a little bit. Now Vega's putting on the pressure in the corner. Good bait. Vega's walk speed is so fast in this game. He can like tick throw him from outside roundhouse range.
And he'll use that speed to take that first round.
Round 2.
Mucus did win that first game. Might have her first one go to 3.
Good flame kick by Mucus. Was hoping that Surf would do a flip kick there. Oh, too early. Oh, good tick throw by Mucus. Surf's restraining the wall dives now. He's not doing it too much, only to bait.
And he's got to win this one. Other words, Mucus will advance on if he wins this round. Vega's Surf must win this in order to tie it 1-1.
Stand jab to counter the wall dive. Oh, great super. Oh, great. That was a great game.
And Mucus will throw that one down and win that one.
I didn't see that super coming.
The Vega one?
Yeah, I didn't even see that he had it. That was good stuff.
So 4 games down as Mucus defeats Surf there in that matchup, and we're going to continue on. I believe we got another one staging up, about ready to go. I'm sure you're going to be on deck pretty soon.
I think so.
And that you had said that you thought you were going to play versus Vegeta, right?
Yeah, he plays Ryu. We saw him earlier.
Ryu versus Honda will be that matchup.
I contend that that's a 9-1 match, and it's only 1 for Honda if Ryu screws up. Bison and a Guile player mainly, but I know he's good with like a lot of people. He's old school.
Which one?
Stiff Peter.
Okay. We're ready.
Round 1. Fight.
So Chun
And
versus
Sagat.
Sagat.
I forgot about his Sagat. This is a tough match for Chun. It got better in this game versus ST because there's no O Sagat, but it's still really hard. Anybody with a good fireball and a DP can really make Chun work. She's got some good tools. She can get over those low fireballs and land into like her stomp, her overhead move, and it makes her land a little quicker, and she's able to like avoid him a little better. But she can't build meter nearly as fast.
Yeah, I can imagine this would be a very difficult matchup.
Tiger. Was reaching with that super, and Stiff made him pay.
Round 2. Fight.
So that's going to be round 1 to Mr. Peter.
And that's the scenario that Chun doesn't want to be in, where he's outside of her up kick range, throwing fireballs, and she has nowhere to go. It's incredibly hard.
Is low always favored, low fireball or low
In some
tiger?
matches.
Or, okay.
In this match, like when she's sitting there and blocking, yes. Because if she jumps, he just DPs. In like the Honda match, you don't want to do low fireball because he'll sail right over the bottom of it, right over the top of it.
So that's an easy pickup there for Stiff Peter. We'll see if the Chun will return. I'm sure.
Yep, definitely.
Round 1. Fight.
See if he can punish those missed DPs a little better. He was baiting them out. That was good. Pete's on point with that zoning game.
Nice.
It's really hard for her to anti-air with that super. It's better to like try to go through a fireball or punish a DP with it. And you do have to block those low.
Ooh.
Good super for the chip. That thing goes so far, it's like half screen almost. You get half screen range, and if they can't block anything, they're dead.
And forgive my newbiness, but Chun's fireball in this is a back fourth, right?
Yes, it's a charge fireball, and it doesn't even go the full screen. It like dissipates at the like about. You can like just neutral jump and get right over it if you're full screen away. This is a classic game of Sagat throwing fireball and Chun wanting to get around it and jumping and going, oops, shouldn't have jumped.
I could see how that could be really frustrating as a Chun player.
He's afraid to get up there and poke him. Like he got that knockdown. He probably could have done some meaty pressure there in the corner, but he's afraid to get up there because he's been on point with those DPs.
Super just looks a little bit too late there as the timer ticks to 0, and Stiff Peter will win on that one. Stiff Pete, 2 games to 0. And we are, it looks like we're already set up here on our next matchup, so we might just be going straight to that one as well. Like I said, the HDR Ken Mir match. Cinco on player 1. Roaches on P2. Ken Mir match, as you had just mentioned.
This match is pretty basic. Shoto. Ken's got a lot of tricks though. Jump in, he can like cancel his Tatsu off of a jump in punch, and it puts you in an incredible amount of block stun. And he's got a lot of follow-up options after it.
Excuse me. Wow. The damage on that is pretty crazy.
Roach is putting on some corner pressure there. And trade DP for the win.
Gonna round back and forth. We're still on game 1 here of yet another matchup. This is our 6th HD remix matchup here at Devastation 2010. Thanks for joining us.
That's what I'm talking about right there. He missed the punch and canceled into Tatsu, but he got the Tatsu, and the options he can like sweep or crouch into combo or walk up throw, and just missed a DP there, I think, by Cinco.
And Cinco will take the first game. What's your least favorite matchup in this game?
Guile. I think it's probably everybody's least favorite matchup.
It's funny, that's quickly becoming everyone's least favorite super game, too, it sounds like.
Because all he wants to do is sit there and throw sonic booms. The Guile that jumps first is probably the Guile that's going to lose.
All right, well, in the last game we saw, Cinco definitely being the aggressor of the matchup. Looks like Roach is trying to kind of switch it up. But definitely got a role reversal there.
He's trying. He saw Cinco do a lot of DPs last game, and he's trying to put on a little bit of pressure, but like keep it safe from DPs so that he can punish it after he sails up in the air. Oh, this is going to be weird. Oh, that's what Cinco was trying.
Roach just grabs the round. He is currently down 1 game. Cinco won the last one, so he's got to win this one to stay alive in the winner's bracket.
Good throw. Nice walk under, but Cinco's blocking was on point.
And that's Roaches picking up his first game, which basically means we go down to game 3 between Cinco and Roaches. Ken v. Ken. Mirror match. Winner of this will stay alive in the winner's bracket. Loser will be dropped down to the loser's bracket. Cinco looking like he's going to have a quick upper hand in this one.
Good stand, fierce to catch the jump over.
Round 2, fight.
I think Cinco could have DP'd there. Oh, see, there he did the jab and no Tatsu. Oh, oh.
10 wins. Perfect.
Somebody's got throws.
3, fight.
Round apiece. It all comes down to this one right here. No mistakes.
Baited the throw that time. Both Kens have super. It's dangerous now. One low short and it could be your life. Oh.
Oh! Wow. And Roaches picks up that win. 2-1 on that one.
That was a crazy finish.
It was. Both players obviously respecting the other with just that sliver of life bar. The fireball hit that brought them down to equal. They immediately, like magnets, just detracting from one another.
Do it before and after the super comes out.
So we're already in the next matchup. Thank you. You've talked about both of these players. Give us some more info here.
So STHD is a great guy. He's been out to Denjin to play in our Rambats. He's local to Arizona, drives out there and plays with us. And Sweet Johnny V is one of my homies. He's basically the guy that taught me how to play this game, at least the right way. This can be a really bad match for Sim if he doesn't know how to play it, but Sim has all the tools. Vega can't do anything. He goes off the wall, he's got a jab, he can slide. I think JV was going for a drill there. Basically, like in all matches, Sim just wants to keep him away, and he wants to come off the wall with that, either the grab or that punch there. And Sim just has to counter everything that he does perfectly. Oh, great Azumi
Very
drop.
nice. We split rounds.
It becomes a completely different match when Dalsum isn't in the lead. If Dalsum doesn't have the, oh, whoa, random dizzy. Oh. Ooh. Try to slide throw him twice. JV breaking out the dirty tricks.
So Sweet Johnny V picks up that first one. You were talking before the dizzy that, you know, depending on the matchup, it changes for
yeah, whoever has the health lead. Like if Dalsum doesn't have the health lead, Vega can just sit there. And if he comes in, he tries to run away or counter what he does. It's really hard for Dalsum to get life. He's a counter character. He's a zone character. He's in the lead when he zones people out. This is a really difficult match for Zangief.
Why do you think he switched to Zangief?
Probably because he thought JV figured him out in that third round. He beat him pretty solidly, and he probably he plays a 6 Zangief, so I have a feeling he thought he was going to do better in this match.
All right, well, we'll see if it will pay off for him. Sweet Johnny V picks this one up, and he will advance in that winner's bracket.
There we go. That's all he really needed. JV had the super, so he was able to push him back out, but otherwise that could have been a really bad situation for Dalsum there.
Looked like he recovered from it quite well.
Round 2, fight.
Wow.
Using the green hand to get in. Jab. He's trying to bait. Sticking out a move. Oh, wow.
So Sed just trying to get inside.
Yeah, and stay there. And now he can play it a little bit more patiently. You see him doing like a string of light moves sometimes into the fierce because he thinks that he's trying to make it so that Dawson wants to counter throw. And if he sticks out a move there, he's going to get swept. Oh, great stand jab.
Oh. And Sweet Johnny V picks that one up. 2 games. And he will be advancing in the winner's bracket as well.
Well,
I'm not sure if this is live or not live. We've just got button checks right here. All right, as the name is spelled wrong, someone doesn't watch their Dragon Ball Z apparently.
I had it spelled right previously.
They did. They did. It's all. We were making the joke that he's just so used to Vag, and then we said, you know, actually no, he's not.
Right.
So, there you go. Potato Head. There you
Potato
go.
Head.
Watch more Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, we tried that too with the volume.
All right.
So if this is the actual matchup, this is a very bad matchup for Honda.
Yeah, actually, he was talking about that before, and I don't know if you were at Devastation 2009 last year. Were
Yeah,
you?
I got 4th.
Okay, great. So we were talking about his epic matchup, his comeback. It was a Honda versus Ryu matchup.
Yes.
And I just remember.
Did he get the big combo up?
Yeah, huge to crush him.
That's his claim to fame.
Huge to crush him.
He's probably the only person who could really do that effectively.
So here we get started. Of course, Mega Man playing as Honda and Vegeta as Ryu, and as you said, and Mega Man said, hard matchup.
So
hard
as you
for
can
Honda
see,
to get in.
Ryu cannot get in at all. Honda cannot get in at all. He has to work relatively hard to get in on Ryu. So if the Ryu is playing appropriately, as he is now, he already has super and full life.
So, you know, part of the game is just how am I going to get in there? The other part is what am I going to do once I do?
Right. So this is one way, and now he'll go underneath, and he missed the cross-up.
Oh.
And there's the combo.
Very nice. Cross-up combo for the win. EA Mega Man takes the first round. I mean, you've got to be very careful.
It's all about the throw, and then you could get in on him.
Are you playing in 4 as well?
No, I've played 4, but I don't play it competitively. I should have just signed up just for the hell of it, but decided against it.
Oh, Ryu, Vegeta was super.
That was a mistake. The Ryu made a mistake there. He shouldn't have blown it, yeah, because that keeps Honda from doing a lot of things to have the meter.
Oh, right.
So,
right.
yeah, it makes him play more defensively, so Honda can't even get in. It's even harder for Honda to get in once he has meter.
All right, so we're going to reselect. Mega Man is up 1 game. Vegeta defeated Mac earlier on in the stream. Mega Man, who I believe had a bye the first round.
Yes, he did.
Is now, although he's been warming up today, now getting his first true taste of competition.
Ryu's keeping him off. No, not anymore.
I mean, then this is like exactly where he wants to be, pressuring Ryu in the corner.
He has to, otherwise he has to pressure Ryu to make him make a mistake so he can get a throw or get a knockdown. Once that happens, then he's favored. Unless the Ryu is good at reversing. If Ryu can reverse well, then it's hard for Honda even when he's knocked down.
Well, and he was even saying, you know, this matchup is a 9-1.
Yeah, I think he's biased. I don't think it's quite 9-1. Maybe 8-2. But right now, what Ryu should be doing is throwing the fireballs, keeping him away, and keeping a perfect zone. See, right now he's at the right distance, so he could do things like that.
And he'll chip down for the round win.
You don't want to be too far, and you want to be about a little bit further than this spacing for Ryu. It just happens to be that Mega Man's very good at getting over the fireballs with the forward fierce. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That's something you don't see every day.
Yeah. All right, so Vegeta going to continue to try to zone out.
Yeah, he's going to
Man.
keep him zoned and not let Honda do that. So he should jump back now.
Ooh.
Nice. Game 2.
Very
for
good.
Vegeta.
So we're tied 1 apiece. Winner will continue on to the winner's bracket. Loser goes down to the loser's bracket, but they're not out. Of course, it's double elimination, so they'll have a chance to fight their way back. Finals will be on Sunday here for Devastation 2010. I'm DJ Wheat. Joining with me is Peter. Apparently, we go way back, which is awesome. Small world.
Yeah, they usually don't get much crossover in these two worlds, but one of the few.
All right, so both players about even on the health. Mega Man really trying to get inside there. Looks like
Ryu doing a
Vegeta's
good job of keeping him out. That was a waste.
And he's got, you know, when he's zoning, it looks like he's got the advantage of also being able to move forward and pushing him back a little
so
bit.
he can, and just like there, he changed it up a little bit. Previously, he would back off when he jumped in and then throw another fireball.
Right.
Instead, he waited for him to jump and then did the standing strong move, which from far away, Ryu, it stops almost any move Honda can do.
Honda
This is a
try to
very
get
bad
inside.
position for Ryu.
Cross-up was blocked there.
Right there, he should have done low roundhouse regular fireball instead of fake to push him out.
Oh.
Good cross-up. Uppercut, there you go.
Very nice.
So another wasted super.
You think he's better off just holding on to it?
Yeah, he should hold on to it until he truly needs it.
Oh, and Mega Man.
Mega Man loses the second game. Third
Take it
game.
down. Vegeta will move on in that one.